In addition, I have a lot of friends who hide in exactly the same way. Yes, just like that scorpionfish said, it is impossible to tell most of the living things in the sea apart from their surroundings. You can only detect their presence when they move. But where did this harmony come from? Who makes a fish's body the same color as its surroundings, and even gives it the same knobbly appearance? It is impossible for a fish or any other life form to be aware of the concept of color and to produce the systems to allow it to change color. There is, of course, a power that makes these systems and places them inside living things. The power is God, the creator of all things. God creates all living things together with the features they possess. This is revealed in the Quran. That is God, your Lord. There is no deity but Him, the Creator of everything. Smiling dolphins. Dolphins are cheerful and sociable animals, capable of making friends with human beings. You can see the friendliness and docility that God has given to dolphins in their faces. Our friends, the dolphins, breathe in a similar way to us, but their nostrils are on the top of their heads. Before diving down under the water, dolphins first inhale the air. They hold their breath and dive into the water. As they rise up again, they release the air in their lungs. They swim in the water as if they were gliding. They even race ships. The most important reason why they are able to swim so perfectly is that God has created their skin to be very smooth and slippery. This allows them to cut through the water and swim very fast. Another feature that enables them to swim fast has to do with the structure of their noses. Dolphins' noses have been created with the ideal structure for them to cut through the water. Human beings noticed this and constructed the portion of their ship's bows which remains underwater in such a way as to resemble the dolphin's nose. This permits ships to travel very fast. God has also given dolphins a very acute sense of hearing. Thanks to this highly developed sense, dolphins can easily hear sounds from many kilometers away. What is more, thanks to a special system in their bodies, dolphins are easily able to find their way and locate their prey. This special navigational system works by way of sound waves. Dolphins emit sounds that we cannot hear. These spread through the water in the form of waves. If they encounter an obstacle, these sound waves strike it and bounce back. The time it takes for the sound to hit an obstacle and come back allows the dolphin to work out how far off an object is. Human beings produced this sensitive navigational device known as sonar by imitating this system in the dolphin. Sonar is mainly used by submarines. It is thanks to sonar that submarines are able to navigate in the underwater darkness. It is, of course, impossible for dolphins to have brought about the sonar of their own accord, which human beings have only been able to make using modern technology. This, once again, shows that God has created dolphins together with all the features they possess. Whales. Whales are the largest creatures living in the sea. The species known as the blue whale is some 30 meters or 100 feet long and weighs an average of more than 150 tons. One of the astonishing features of the blue whale is the way that it can dive very fast despite its enormous size to depth of 1,000 meters and return back to the surface in as short a time as 15 to 20 seconds. The whale is able to withstand the huge pressure difference involved thanks to the special creation bestowed on it by God. Blue whales' bones have been created out of a spongy substance, and the empty spaces in them are full of fat. This wondrous creation means that the animal's body is exceedingly flexible and resistant. Another feature in the whale's body is in its blood circulation. Since the whale stays under the water without breathing for long periods of time, its circulatory system organizes the use of oxygen in the most economical manner. The brain is the organ with the greatest need for oxygen. For that reason, when the whale stays beneath the surface for a long time, the system reduces the amount of oxygen going to the other tissues and concentrates it in the brain. This enables a whale to stay at the bottom of the sea without breathing for more than 15 to 20 minutes. This wondrous system, which astonished scientists, is another example of God's creative artistry. You will all be familiar with the hole on the top of its head that the whale squirts water out of. But did you know that this is actually the animal's nose? Most people think that the whale squirts water out of this hole, but that is not actually the case. It, in fact, expels the air from its lungs. Since this air is full of water vapor and warmer than